Today's tutorial on your Saab 9.3, badge replacement. Have your badges started to look faded, scratched, crazed? Well, stay tuned, let me show you how. I'm going to start off with the wheel badges. To get the wheel badge off, with a 2 or 3 millimeter screwdriver, push the blade of the screwdriver very gently between the wheel and the badge there and simply prise it out. Now the wheel badge has moulded in clips, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and a spring pushes the clips outwards. Hold the new badge square in the hole, 2 fingers at the side, then with a rubber mallet you will need to give it a sharp smack. The bonnet and boot badges are a different proposition because they are stuck down with a ring of sticky foam. So you'll need trim removal tool, thin end, push that under the badge and use that to prise the badge up very gently and push the tool in as you do. Also move round and prise up in different places until it comes off. The method is exactly the same on the boot badge. Now you will need to remove any remains of the sticky foam that's been left behind. Scrape as much off as you can initially, particularly the foam, even if it leaves the sticky behind. Use a solvent or a cleaner to remove the glue residue. So soak a piece of microfiber cloth. I'm using some methylated spirits here. You could also use brake cleaner or cellulose thinners. Be generous with the spirit. Make sure to soak it, plenty on the cloth, and just keep rubbing. I've switched to using cellulose thinners because cellulose thinners is much more effective than the meths. Once the glue's had a bit of a soaking, you can see it comes off real easy. Keep moving round to a clean part of your cloth as well, so that you don't leave any sticky residue anywhere else on the bonnet. Once you've got all the sticky off, use some spirit to give the area a good clean. And now allow that to dry thoroughly. There are 3 things that are particularly important when you're sticking on new badges or in fact anything that's stuck on with double-sided tape. And that is temperature, cleanliness and pressure. Cleanliness, you saw me spirit wipe this area. Temperature, don't do this when it's really cold. Try and do it when it's around 20 degrees C outside, and if you can, keep the badges inside the house in a warm area like the airing cupboard for 24 hours beforehand. When I used to be at Rover and I was involved in door protection stripes, we used to actually put the door rubbing strips in a line side oven and bake them at 30 degrees C for 24 hours before fitment. And the other is pressure. Approach the bonnet nice and square, just push it into position using the centre, and then press very hard and go round the badge. One way of easing the pain on the end of your thumb if you're using your thumb to get the pressure is to use a cloth, because that will slide around the badge a lot easier. Now it just so happens that this particular badge set that I've got, the bonnet and boot badges, come with the base and the gel separate. In order to stick the gel on, the same principles apply. Cleanliness, a spirit wipe. Temperature, these badges have been stored in the airing cupboard. And also I have to be very careful to try and get this square now. Just push down gently all around to get the stickiness started. Pressure, push down hard on the middle of the badge and apply pressure outwards from the middle. When you've applied your badges, do not be tempted to try pulling them off to see if they've stuck on. Most sticky tapes do not reach their maximum adhesion strength until about 24 hours after application. The process for the boot badges is exactly the same as it is for the bonnet badges, but if, like mine, your badges come without the gel on, when you fit in the base into the boot, it doesn't matter which way up it goes because it's exactly symmetrical in shape across the line of the fixings. If you got value from today's video, please give it a like down by the title, consider subscribing, and I shall see you next time.